Welcome, dear readers and listeners. Much of the world is celebrating a holiday season while others continue to experience chaos, sorrow, and suffering, the perfect example of duality. Never forget that a necessary component of the ascension process for individuals as well as for Earth is the clearing of dense and false energies. Energies long stored and often very ancient must first manifest in order to be seen and recognized for what they represent and eliminated from personal and collective consciousness. The clearing process is taking place for everyone, including those who are unaware of and uninterested in truth. Some of these dear ones are identifying with the energies they experience as they flow through, giving them a sense of permission to act on what they feel. This is why at this time there is an increase of negativity and violent activity in the world. Many, especially those with traditional religious beliefs, often question why a loving God allows war, suffering, lack, and violence. Understand that these things do not exist in divine consciousness, which is why throughout the centuries spiritual masters have taught that the world is illusion. The earth is not illusion. It is the manifestation of a divine idea in God consciousness. The illusion is how God's perfect expression as Earth is perceived through three-dimensional conditioning. Man, not God, has created the illusory world that most see and experience today. God has never, and never could, make one form of itself cause pain, suffering, and even death to another form of itself. God divine consciousness source is all that exists. 1. Birthless, deathless, never divided, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, manifesting in and as infinite form and variety. Attaining the consciousness of this is the evolutionary goal of every soul, regardless of how long it may take. When an individual seeks to kill and do violence to another who in reality is him or herself in different individualization, they automatically do it to themselves. Not in that moment, but like energy always attracts like energy. War and violence express the state of consciousness that believes all life forms to be separate from self and God rather than fellow expressions of the one and only life. Trust that all is proceeding according to plan. Let go of the past. Let go of the many things that serve to satisfy in a previous state of consciousness. The energies that created, maintained, and sustained much of the familiar in your life has changed or is in the process of changing, often resulting in a sense of sadness and loss for how things used to be. Longtime friends may simply drop out of your life. Favorite foods may not taste the same or agree with you. You may find yourself eagerly rewatching a loved movie and then asking yourself, "Why did I think this was so great?" Family gatherings and traditions once loved and looked forward to may start to feel flat. When a person evolves to a new level of consciousness, it automatically shifts them out of alignment with many of the things they previously aligned with. Remember, energy always seeks to align with like energy because there is only one. States of consciousness automatically align with and draw beliefs and ideas of like vibration, be they true or false. A hypochondriac will automatically align with and draw to themselves disease and health issues. The "per me, nothing ever goes right" person will attract exactly these types of situations. This is what supports bully situations. The person being bullied usually unconsciously holds beliefs of worthlessness or being less than, which a bully consciousness picks up and acts on. However, it is important to understand that the three-dimensional issues a person may ignorantly draw to themselves are not, and never can be, personal. Because they are not real God-ordained, or sustained by divine law, but rather consist of appearances superimposed over the real self through ignorance. No one has ever or could ever be other than divine consciousness. Therefore, every individual, in spite of any or all appearances, is in reality spiritually whole and complete. It is ignorance that aligns an individual with that which is false and unreal. This is why and how war, suffering, disease, lack, limitation, etc. continue to manifest. As we have said many times, God consciousness individualized as personal consciousness is the creative substance of form being interpreted through mind. Earth's gradual transition to a resonance that is higher and more closely aligned with reality cannot be stopped. Peace treaties and material concepts for peace are temporary band-aids. Real peace can only manifest when majority consciousness begins to understand and accept oneness, even if it is only on the human level. Mankind's dreams of separation, duality, and two powers have no divine law to support them and will crumble when the energy that created and has sustained them is no longer present. Begging, pleading, seeking, or searching for a concept of God outside of self to bring peace, harmony, and wholeness to the world is a useless activity. Because these God qualities are, and always have been, already fully present, just awaiting recognition. Be what you already are, divine consciousness individualized, and you will be secretly and sacredly helping to lift collective consciousness into true peace. Be prepared, standing firm in the realization of divine oneness, because changes are about to unfold. There can be nothing separate from an omnipresent divine consciousness, but it is every person's free will choice to accept or not. The time is now to make this choice. We are the Arcturian group. Channeled by Marilyn Raphael, 12-17-23 at onenessofall.com. Thank you for watching Universal Lighthouse Galactic Messages and Spiritual Teachings. Please use your own personal discernment on all content posted. If you enjoyed the different authors that are shared, please subscribe to their content as well. You can visit our blog page at universallighthouse.com and subscribe to receive daily posts via your email. And while you are there, tune in to Universal Lighthouse Radio, broadcasting 24/7 for your vibrational needs. Again, that's universallighthouse.com.